Hello, good morning. This is the start of my day. So I've just got up. It is 9:39. Oh my goodness. I used to be really good at getting up super early. Back when I worked a 9 to 5. It wasn't really a 9 to 5 actually. It was very sporadic. However, back when I started at 9 a.m. I used to be really good at getting up really early and didn't really have an issue with it. However, I found I wasn't really operating optimally. And I think I just need a little bit more sleep in the morning than a lot of people because I struggled to switch off at night and I struggled to get to sleep. Last night was particularly rough. I had 2 nightmares, both about paranormal experiences. They just really threw off my sleep last night, so it was a bit of a struggle. So I'm extra tired this morning and I was planning on staying in bed till 10, but I just got a message from Oscar to say that he left his work phone at home. So I've got up, I've washed my face, I've brushed my teeth, I've thrown on my hoodie. And I'm going to take his phone to work for him. And then when I come back, I'm just going to start my day because I'm up already and I've got stuff to do. So come along with me on my day. So this is the phone in question. Don't ask why, it's in a pink case. I'm feeling a little bit poorly. I'm not going to lie, I'm definitely coming down with something at the moment. I bought these like Pop-Tart rip-offs from Aldi yesterday. And I was going to have that for my breakfast, but you know what? I'm just going to go take this phone and then I'll eat when I come back. I have to leave at about 2:30 to go to class because I teach musical theatre to kids on a Monday for a couple of hours. I'm currently directing a show with them, so I don't need to do a heck of a lot of class prep because the prep is the script, which I've already prepped. But yeah, anyways, I'm procrastinating because I'm tired, but I'm going to go and take this phone. Okay, so that is me just back from dropping Oscar's phone to him, and I was just sat in the car like this in my hoodie, and people were walking past, coming out of their jobs and their businesses on a Monday morning at 10 a.m. and just walking past and looking at me like, why is she in her pajamas? Why is she sitting in her car? Like, what's happening? And to be quite honest, I was really embarrassed. I really thought that Oscar was going to be really fast and just like come out as soon as I got there. But unfortunately, he got dragged into a meeting. So I sat there for like 10 minutes just like, I'm embarrassed. So that was fun. Now I'm going to go inside. I'm going to eat some breakfast. I'm actually going to rest my eyes a little bit because I still feel exhausted. I've got a migraine from how tired I feel. I'm also a little bit ill, which I think is not helping things. So as much as I've got a lot to do this morning, I'm going to try and take today a little bit slowish because I'm not feeling well. I'll be getting out of my car to find a builder, just getting out of his van at the same time to watch me scurry to my door in my hoodie. I'm embarrassed. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this? It's not even like I can play it off. Like I'm just wearing this over like my clothes. Like look. This is what I look like. Anyways, I'm back home now. Trying to wake myself up a little bit. I'm gonna boil the kettle so I can have a hot tea or drink of some kind to try and shift all of this gunk in my throat. Let's see what these look like. I went for the chocolate ones. Ooh, oh, they look good. They smell really good. I am really excited. So for anyone who doesn't know me and my relationship with food, it's a struggle, I'll be honest. That's been 5 seconds. Surely that's not all it needs. No, that's done absolutely nothing. Keep going. So I have a really on and off relationship with food. It's so much fun. I have good food days and periods of time and bad food days and period of time. And at the moment, I'm in a bad food period of time. And I don't mean it in a sense of like I just want to eat bad food, because I actually don't. I'm very much craving like vegetables and healthy foods. It's more I'm struggling to eat at all. And so I am currently just trying to combat that and force myself to eat and just make sure that I am still eating at 3 points in the day at least. One of the biggest things that I struggle with is like the lack of convenience of food and having to make a huge effort to eat. So that's why things like this are really good during these periods, because even a bowl of cereal feels too hard sometimes. And again, it sounds really silly to say out loud, but I know that there's going to be people out there that get it. And to you guys that get it, I get it. I feel you. Breakfast is always the hardest meal for me. It always has been. Even as a kid, I went through periods of time where I just couldn't eat breakfast because I just couldn't do it. I don't know why. I used to feel sick in the mornings. I used to just not want anything. It was a struggle. But anyways, I'm doing good and I'm getting a lot better at like not forcing, but encouraging myself to make healthier choices and still eat 3 times a day because as they say for babies, fed is best. That's how I feel like for humans in general is the rule, that as long as I'm eating something, at least my body has some amount of fuel. So chim. They're really good. So anyways, I've got my knockoff Pop-Tarts. I've got a green tea with a bunch of honey to basically try and clear my throat out and make me feel a little bit better. I'm just going to watch an episode of a show that I'm watching at the moment, which is called Lessons in Chemistry. It's on Apple TV, and it has Brie Larson in it, which, controversial opinion, I've never really been a huge fan of Brie Larson from all of the Marvel stuff. I'm just not a fan of Captain Marvel, to be honest. But in this show, she's actually brilliant, and I'm really, really enjoying it. So, yeah, I'm currently on episode 3, I think. There's a massive, massive unexpected twist that happens at the end of episode 2. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but I was a little bit shook, I'm not going to lie. So I'm excited to continue on. Okay, I'm going to jump into a little voiceover here whilst these clips are playing. So what you are currently watching is me reacting to the show. So I cannot control my reactions when I'm watching TV, to be honest. And I have to say, as somebody who is really, really fascinated and just dead set on entering into the film and TV industry, there are certain times where I'll find something incredibly inspiring, and this show is one of them. Honestly, I'd highly recommend checking it out. It's called Lessons in Chemistry. It's on Apple TV. I have to say, I find most Apple TV shows that I've watched to be incredibly inspiring. They really feel like they take me on a journey, and I just feel so like it just motivates me to do what I do and to really work towards getting into this industry. Obviously there are tears, but it's so good. Honestly, check it out. Okay, some time has passed and I don't really want to talk about how much time has passed, but yeah, the day is flying. So far, I've taken a rest, I've chilled, I had my breakfast, I had my tea, I watched 2 episodes, and I was only intending on watching 1. And then I sat and scrolled for half an hour. So now it's time to get up and to shower and to actually begin the day, because I really need to get ready for class. But can confirm I'm definitely coming down with something because I feel worse. So love that for me. All right. Okay, fine. I hear you. I've showered. I'm now clean. I'm up. I'm dressed. I'm ready for class. I just need to do something about the face. I also need to let the ferrets out and clean the shed quickly when I do. But before I can do anything else, I'm going to eat because I am hungry. So, I'm going to set us up to get ready right now because I really need to. 2 o'clock exactly. So I'm going to get myself ready while my food cooks. My food will need about 15 minutes, which is fine. So I'm going to let my food cook. I'm going to get ready, jump out and let the babies out for the day, and then quickly eat my food and then head off to class. I'm really glad I took the time to just sit and rest because I definitely feel like I needed it. I'm just going in, I've done my moisturiser and just a wee clear gel on my eyebrows. I'm just going in with some concealer under my eyes. I've got 1 spot on my chin right now. It is the week that my period is due. I don't usually start bleeding until about Thursday. We are at 14 minutes past 2. That was a quick little 10-15 minute get ready. I'm going to come back in. My pasta should be done, or thereabouts. Yeah, it's looking done. Perfect. I just need to let the ferrets out before I go to class, but I can do that quite easily just after I've eaten. I'm gonna eat first because I'm not feeling well. I'm gonna let you in on a secret of my favourite way to eat pasta, especially on days where I'm feeling a little bit lazy or like I don't want to put too much effort into what I'm cooking, or if I'm having what I described earlier as a bad food day, and I know that I just need to eat something. This is what I like to eat. So I've just boiled my pasta. I like my pasta a tiny bit al dente, so I don't like it super soft. For some reason the texture of like super soft pasta gives me the ick. I also like to strain it using just this little scoopy thing because I can never be bothered to get a full-on strainer out. It's just so extra, so boring. And then it's all in the topping. The first ingredient is, if I'm feeling extra fancy, I go for a little bit of butter, just a little bit, and I put that in and just wiggle that around the pasta. I did ever so slightly too much pasta for this bowl, but it's fine. And then we have the main event, ketchup. I don't always use Heinz ketchup. We always use the 50% less, or like the low sugar ketchup of whatever kind we get. We have found recently that we've actually been really enjoying off-brand ketchup, but we still had a bottle of Heinz that we need to get through, so I'm using it up. Ketchup pasta, guys, I'm telling you, you need to get on it. Anyone I've ever told has one of two reactions. It's either, oh my god, you do that too? I love ketchup pasta. No one else seems to get it. Or it's, ew, what the heck? Ketchup pasta? You just have ketchup with pasta? Yes. Yes, I do. And you would too if you knew how good it tasted. Everybody likes a different ratio of ketchup to pasta. I personally don't like it too saucy because I love the taste of just plain pasta. So I like to still be able to taste the pasta through the ketchup. But some people like it nice and saucy. When I was a kid, I know for a fact I used to like it really ketchupy. So, you know, make of that what you will. But as I've grown and my taste buds have matured, I prefer my pasta more pasta-y than ketchupy. Final ingredient is a very, very well-loved grater and some cheddar cheese. We prefer to use Cathedral City. Again, we use the lighter version of the cheese. I just ruined that resealable, so love that for me. This is a fresh block of cheese, which is always very exciting. And I like to use the bigger rung. Oscar, for some reason, really prefers his grated cheese to be like of the smallest side. And I really don't. So he is so caring, and whenever he makes us dinner that he puts cheese on, he will actually use both sides so that he gives himself the small side and gives me the big side, because that's how considerate this man is. And he knows that it's just a thing about me, because I just love to taste the cheese. I just love cheese. So as you can see, you've got to do a generous helping of cheese. Cheese makes up like 90% of my diet, I would say, especially on like bad food periods of time. I feel like if I'm having a picky lunch, if I'm eating anything, it has to involve cheese. So that's just who I am as a person. But that's my lunch, so I'm gonna sit and enjoy this. It's just occurred to me that I've been filming this entire video in portrait mode, which is not necessarily ideal for YouTube, so I apologise, and I will learn from this video to not do that anymore. Okay, so class is finished. I took a couple of clips of what I did in class, but most of my class consisted of baby cuddles. Hello, it is nighttime. What time is it? It is 10:56 p.m. and Oscar is just very kindly gone out to put the babies away for me because I am certainly not feeling well still. So yeah, not my fave. came home from class, chilled out a little bit, cooked some dinner. We had just mashed potatoes, meatballs, and veg, which was just a very nice, like, substantial dinner. I just felt like I needed a nice solid dinner. And I'm just generally feeling still a bit gross, so it definitely feels like some form of cold. There's a lot going around at the moment, so I'm not surprised, but just gonna do my best to rest it away. Tomorrow I have a lot to do, but it's all laptop based, so I'm going to rest tonight and then do all of that in the morning, and at least that's me just sitting and chilling. Have you brought someone for me? Oh, I'm just finishing the vlog. Stop it, are you kidding me? This is fishy. Can I have a little fishy kissy? Oh my gosh, he's so happy with his dad. See, I feel bad about you putting them away, and then I see how happy they are, and then I don't feel bad because they just love you. They just love you so much. Oh, what a squeaky little man. Is that my squeaky boy? Oh my god, are you the cutest I've ever seen? Look, who is that? Is that my fish? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. That was a nice surprise.
It's okay. I just forgot that food.
Oh, you brought him in for it? That's so
Yeah, I
cute.
looked in the fridge and now he's like, oh yeah.
He's like, score. I'd like to go in there. Oh, there's actually a trend at the moment which is like showing my pets places, like things they've never seen before, and they like hold their dog up to like a ceiling fan and stuff like that. That's quite funny. We should do that with Fitch. He would be sure. Anyway, it's time to go to bed. So I'm gonna edit this and just straight up upload it tomorrow because I'm in my don't think just do era, and I'm trying to be the best version of myself. I'm trying to be confident and just believe in myself, and so that's what I'm gonna do. I've been wanting to do this for well over a decade, maybe almost 2 decades now. Actually, is pretty scary to think about, but almost 20 years. So let's just freaking do it and see what 2020 more can bring. But thank you so much for anyone who is watching. I love you, and I hope you know that you are loved and you are so appreciated. Appreciated? Why did I say it like that? You're so appreciated. I'm grateful that you're here, and I'm glad that you're here, and I hope you stick around. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one, hopefully. Also, just want to document real quick, since I'm in my social media era, finally, I am 7 followers away. Oh, is it gonna focus? 7 followers away from 5k, which it was my goal to hit 5k by the end of this month, and we're currently on the 29th of April, and 30 days is September, October, November. So I've only got one more day to the end of April. So hopefully tomorrow I can get the last 7 followers, and I will have achieved my goal of hitting 5k on TikTok in April. So I'm very excited. The next goal is 10k for May. That's the goal, but that's far off. But I'm just really excited about that, and I wanted to document it. But yeah, anyways, I love you. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.